Moving on, it's my honor to introduce our Chief Judge for International Speech Contest, none other than DPM Umar Radhakrishnan. Chief Judge, can we start the contest?
Yes. Judges ready?
Fellow Toastmasters and guests, we are now ready to begin the International Speech Contest. Our first contestant, Vikas Menon. Pursuit of Happiness, Vikas Menon.
We are a generation of speedy communications, of the internet, of Facebook, of Twitter, of man-made islands, of tall buildings of Burj Khalifa rising limitlessly into the sky. Yes, we are that generation. Today, no dream is impossible. Today, we have everything we need. Yet, we are that generation with the highest rates of ailments, from cardiac arrest to diabetes, from chronic depression to stress attacks. We are that generation, my dear friends, who have given the pursuit of happiness a new definition, who have given life a new meaning, who are constantly discontent and asking ourselves, why can't I be happy? In the rat race we all call life, there is no time for thoughts about what needs to make us happy. There is no time to hold ourselves back. What do we do when we have these thoughts in our mind? We open silent chambers, step into them, yell out loud, and cannot be heard in there, because for in there, we put in all those thoughts, lay to rest all those thoughts. Thoughts about the most important relationships in life. Thoughts about what makes you happy in life. Thoughts which could slow you down in the rat race in our life. Thoughts purely about what it means to say pursuit of happiness. Honorable Contest Chair, judges, distinguished Toastmasters, and my dear friends, and anyone and everyone who has ever embarked on the journey of the pursuit of happiness. It is so funny to notice how for a small child, happiness means the simplest things. Extra candy, some extra TV time, and then you grow older and the concept of happiness changes right in front of your eyes. At 15, for me, happiness meant doing well in school, going to a good university. At 20, for me, happiness meant surviving the university, getting a good job. At 25, happiness for me meant surviving the dream job, finding a pleasant relationship. And at 27, my dear friends, I am still thirsting for that happiness. I see it in a distant, far away from me, like a mirage that I will never get to. Happiness has grown exponentially for me today. I asked my father what he meant by happiness. And he told me, in his 20s, he would struggle to have a good 30. In his 30s, he worked even harder, saved all the money he had to have good 40s. Soon we realized that there was always some obstacle in the way, some hurdle in the path, some unfinished debt, something to be done. And I stood there, right there, waiting for that magical answer, that eureka moment. Yes, Dad, when did you finally become happy? He said, no, son. I then realized that these obstacles were my life. I was to be happy in where it was today, and not wait around the corner. What? That was his answer. Let me ask you this, my dear friends. What do we all want in life? Money? Status? Prosperous business? A loving relationship? Of course, I can see all the married members over here nodding their head and saying, not a loving relationship. Maybe a second loving relationship, perhaps. What is it that we really want in life? And more importantly, do you really believe once you have one of these things or all these things, you are going to be happy? Do you? Think about it. This has happened again and again in our lives. One milestone, the next milestone, the next conquest, again and again and again. The rat race keeps continuing. Do we ever wake up in the morning and say, today my goal is to become happy? No, we don't do that. It was really funny. I was attending my brother's high school convocation yesterday, and I heard a lot of motivational speakers, a lot of teachers. Guess what they all spoke about? Think about the common theme. Ambition, attainment, achievement, become a doctor, become an engineer. In fact, the principal even said, in today's age of information technology, we all need to be competitive and knowledge warriors. Knowledge warriors? When did we start telling our kids these things? When did I start telling my brother these things? How about you become a happiness warrior? How about you just happy, well-rounded, and not discontent like myself? Not discontent like this generation. Do we really want to cultivate another generation of mechanical rat racers? Do we really want to do that? People spend their entire lifetimes chasing happiness and peace. We chase it in idle dreams. We chase it in cars. We chase it in JLTs or Jumeirah Lake Towers. We chase it in Burj Khalifa. We chase it in addictions. We even chase it in companionships. And the irony is, all we had to do in the first place was look within. So today, my dear friends, I humbly request you all to look within. Think about the most important things in your life. Your spouse, your children, your family, your dog perhaps, your friends. Cherish them. Enjoy them. Someone once said, there are but two goals in life. One is to get what you want. And after that, to enjoy it. Unfortunately, only the wisest of mankind can achieve the second. So today, I kindly request you all to think what it means to you to be happy. What would you do if today were your last day on earth? Who would you spend it with? What would you do? Would you waste it in wallowing in sorrow and happiness? Or would you perhaps be happy? Think again. Who would you spend it with and why would you spend it with them? You spend an entire lifetime working, toiling in soil just so that our families are happy without spending time with them. Today, my dear friends, I pose you the question, what is your pursuit of happiness?